After years since the Tournament of Power, on Beerus planet, it was Goku who brought Goten there, believing that his youngest son could go even further than he himself had. From that day, Goten began to feel a strange thirst burning inside him, an overwhelming desire to reach the state of Ultra Instinct that he had only heard about in stories. Goten stood in the vast training arena, while Whis twirled his staff lightly and said, "When your father asked me to train you, it wasn't because of your current strength, but because you are a hybrid. Hybrids always evolve faster than pure-blooded scions, and that might grant you a chance to touch instinct." Without hesitation, Goten unleashed his power. His body ignited in fiery red, Super Saiyan God. Heat surged through him as though his body were burning alive. Whis raised an eyebrow slightly and remarked calmly, "So, you've reached the royal power, but you don't yet understand what this means." He stepped closer and spoke in a low, secretive tone. "This power is not just a transformation, it is a gate. Whoever touches it begins to glimpse the secrets of the gods themselves." Goten clenched his fists with excitement. "Then that's what I want. I want to reach instinct." Whis chuckled softly, tapping his staff. "Don't be impatient. The road ahead is far longer than you imagine." Goten raised his energy again. His red aura blazed brighter until it burst into blue, Super Saiyan Blue. The ground trembled beneath him, the space around him distorted. But Whis stood unmoved, as if nothing was remarkable. He said simply, "Good, but remember, red or blue, these are only beginnings." And so, Whis declared the start of true training. His movements blurred like flashes of light, attacking Goten mercilessly, forcing him past his limits. Sweat poured down Goten's face, his body screamed in pain, yet he rose each time, stronger than before. Nearby, Beerus slept soundly, completely unaware. Then suddenly, Whis leaned close to Goten's ear and whispered seriously for the first time, "Remember this well. Beerus must not know what you've reached. You have touched a power you should never let him see, the power of the gods." Goten's eyes widened in shock, his thirst for hidden knowledge only growing. What began now would not just be training, it would be a test that would shake everything he knew about himself. The battle continued. Whis danced around him lightly, deliberately holding back to give Goten chances to push himself. Goten fought with all his heart, kicks, strikes, gasps of exhaustion, but never yielding. With each blow, he learned, adapted, evolved. Then suddenly, gathering all his energy into his hands, Goten roared. A violent blue blast erupted with unexpected force. In an instant, Whis vanished, smiling as he let the attack go astray. But the beam's target was far worse than Goten imagined. It tore toward the massive window leading into the chamber where Beerus slept. Goten's heart stopped as the explosion shook the place. Too late, he realized what he had done. Beerus' eyes opened slowly. He rose, his aura blazing purple with fury. His deep voice thundered, "Who dares disturb my sleep?" He appeared before Goten, who now stood transformed in a new form Beerus had never seen. The god of destruction raised an eyebrow in surprise. "What is this transformation? Whis, did you hide something from me?" Whis stepped forward calmly, trying to ease the tension. "It's merely a result of training." Goten touched the essence of the god's power, something I did not expect so soon. But Beerus' face darkened, his voice sharp with anger. "The god's power? And you kept it from me? Do you mean to threaten my place, Whis?" In a flash, Beerus struck. His blow sent Goten crashing into the ground, his form collapsing, his breath ragged and eyes brimming with pain. Beerus looked down with disdain. "Pathetic. Training ends here. There's no place for children on my planet, and Goku will pay the price for bringing you." Whis tried to defend him. "My lord Beerus, please, he's only just begun. If you would grant him—" "Silence, Whis!" Beerus roared. "You will never bring him here again. That is my order." Tears blurred Goten's vision as he lay broken on the ground. His dream shattered before his eyes. Ultra Instinct, the very thing he longed for, was now sealed away from him by a power he could not defy. With no choice, Whis returned Goten to Earth. The boy was silent, head lowered. Goku and Vegeta were training fiercely when Whis arrived. Trunks sat nearby watching, eyes wide with awe. Goku stopped when he saw Whis and his son. Surprise washed over him. "Whis, what are you doing here?" And where's Goten been? Whis explained coldly. Lord Beerus forbids any training for him on his planet. He even threatened punishment for you, Goku, for bringing him. Goku froze. Vegeta smirked mockingly. As expected, the boy tried to play in the big leagues and got himself thrown out. Trunks raised his chin proudly and sneered. I've already surpassed what Goten could do, and I didn't even anger Lord Beerus. Their words cut deep into Goten's heart. He bit his lip, struggling to hold back tears. But Goku rested a warm hand on his son's head, smiling gently. Don't listen to them. You will reach your goal, Goten. I believe in you. Despite his sorrow, Goten smiled faintly. Vegeta scoffed, as always, filling your son's head with empty promises. But Goku ignored him. He walked away with Goten, leaving Vegeta and Trunks behind. In Goten's heart, pain mixed with hope, a dream that had not yet died, even if it seemed far away. Back on Beerus planet, Whis tried to reason with his master. Why not allow mortals of your universe to grow? Goten, for example, could surpass even what we imagined. Beerus smirked darkly. If I let them evolve, they'll threaten my position. Goku already has favor with Zeno. He, or his son, could be chosen for a high seat, and I'd be cast aside. I will not risk it. Whis fell silent. He knew Beerus' mind could not be changed. Meanwhile, on Earth, under the bright morning sun, Goku and Goten began their secret training, far from all eyes. The first mission, master the red form, push it to its limit. During the harsh sessions, Goku revealed secrets Goten had never heard. The truth of instinct, the limits of energy, the importance of control before raw power. Each mistake brought punishment, pain on both body and spirit, but always with Goku's stern reminder. Endure. This is only the beginning. From afar, Trunks watched silently, torn between awe and jealousy. He saw Goten endure, fight, bleed, and rise again, step by step learning the path to greatness. By evening, Goten collapsed on the ground, body drained, nearly broken. Goku knelt beside him, placed a senzu bean in his hand, and embraced him warmly. Tomorrow we continue. Don't give up, Goten. This path is long, but it will take you further than you could ever imagine. The next morning, Vegeta received a letter from his son Trunks, recounting everything that had happened the previous night with Goten and Goku. Vegeta smirked with contempt and said loudly, "Don't concern yourself. Just remember, your father, Prince Vegeta, is the greatest warrior in the universe. And Kakarot? He'll fall. He only dreams." He laughed several times to himself. Meanwhile, in the same training ground, Goku and Goten continued their training, this time in the blue form. Goten seemed more spirited, more resilient, trying with all his strength to match his father's power. Goku decided to raise the intensity, pressing him without mercy. Every strike, every movement revealed new secrets to Goten about his own limits, teaching him how to balance energy, speed, and endurance. As time passed, the difficulty grew heavier. Goten's breath quickened, his body burned with energy as if about to explode. He nearly gave in, until Goku's words pulled him back. "Don't quit, Goten. This pain is your path. Every moment of weakness brings you closer to true strength." Goten staggered on the verge of collapse, but Goku caught him by the shoulders, smiling faintly. "Remember, this road is long, but it will take you further than you can imagine. Keep going." And so the days passed. Each one sharpened Goten's skills, revealed more of the mysteries of instinct, and pushed his body to new limits. At the same time, Vegeta was training with Trunks inside Bulma's gravity chamber. Trunks had already achieved blue long ago, and the chamber's crushing pull drove both of them to their edge. Vegeta sneered proudly. "Kakarot? That fool relies on useless techniques. Nothing surpasses raw training under gravity, speed, pressure, pain. This is the true path to power." Trunks watched in awe and admiration, enduring his father's merciless regimen. Slowly, he too began to grasp the meaning of real training, far from Goku's illusions and old-fashioned methods. One day, Goku stood in front of Goten and said calmly, "Watch me closely." In an instant, he ascended into Ultra Instinct. A divine aura blazed around him, his body glowing with a light deeper and fiercer than any form before. He looked at his son. "My advice, let your body relax. Don't force your mind. Release yourself completely. Goten closed his eyes and tried, but his thoughts wouldn't stop flooding in. He lost focus. Suddenly, Goku struck him across the face. "You're still thinking." I said relax. The sting burned, but Goten rose immediately, inhaled deeply, and tried again. Goku guided him, explaining, encouraging. Yet each failure turned his father's tone from patient to fierce. "To what end are you fighting? Do you want to be my successor? The protector of Earth? Then endure the pain, become stronger." He forced Goten to confront every weakness, every fear, every doubt, driving his body and spirit beyond exhaustion. Goten screamed from the agony. And yet, in the end, he still only reached blue again, drained but sharper, stronger, and with a deeper awareness of the path toward instinct. Then, with a sudden flash of fury, Goku's eyes glowed. He kicked Goten hard, sending him sprawling. "You've shamed me. I trusted you, but you're just a child wasting my time." His words cut deeper than any blow. Turning his back, Goku walked away, leaving his son in despair. But before Goten could even breathe, a surge of overwhelming energy erupted from nowhere, crashing into Goku. The ground shook. Goku fell, writhing in pain, as if struck by something unseen. Goten froze, terrified. Rage overwhelmed him. He didn't know where the attack came from, but he knew one thing. He had to act. He focused everything, aiming straight for the incomplete Ultra Instinct. He reached for a power no one had dared touch before. The world blurred, his heart pounded, his aura erupted. On the ground, Goku looked at him weakly, astonished. "Goku, my son, you finally did it." But Goten didn't answer. In his heart he screamed, "Whoever hurt my father, I'll never forgive them." He pushed himself to his feet, blood streaking his face, body trembling from the beating. His vision swam, but the rage fueled him. Then Goku whispered faintly, his breath fading, "My son, I don't know what's happening, but take care of Chi-Chi and our friends. I don't think I'll last. I'm proud of you." And with that, Goku lost consciousness. In that instant, Goten's aura exploded, his body ablaze with divine light. For the first time, he touched the true completed Ultra Instinct. The energy rippled outward across Earth. Every being felt it. Vegeta froze mid-punch, his eyes wide. This power, it's like Kakarote's, but different. Trunks, Gohan, Piccolo, everyone trembled as a wave of force swept through them. Even on Beerus' world, the god of destruction stirred, frowning. What is this? A presence that rivals? No, surpasses? For the first time, Beerus felt unease. On Earth, as Goten's power climbed higher than ever before, he stood with newfound clarity. He had reached what he once thought impossible. But then, before he could savor the moment, Whis appeared suddenly, as if he had stepped out of the very air itself. Goten stared at him, realizing only now how quickly Whis had arrived. Whis met his eyes with a calm smile and spoke softly, his voice carrying hidden meaning. "My plan has worked out, everything is now as I wanted it to be."